Hello everybody, it's me, and today I want to show you like me basically beating my own meta, which is German Shepherd. Now this game is going to be like a golden mirror, and I'm going to jump straight through like the final like couple of turns. This is like a 20 turn game. It took quite a long time to beat the German Shepherd, but I finally got there. But here I actually hit the Cobra, which is obviously like a very strong unit, but right now the Cobra is not doing much because it doesn't have like that many multiplier. It's still like good enough because I have like a massive Fakita, so it's going to trigger twice, but right now the Cobra is way too small to do anything. But as you can see, it's going to just like tickle my opponent's body. The 3 damage is not doing much. It's still a decent chunk of damage, but it's really not enough, and I think I should be losing this round. No, actually we win this round, through this one, and we're on 4-4. We drew a lot of turns, and it's like turn 11 already. My opponent actually have a Cobra here, and I just like freeze that slug because that's like the best thing that you can have with a Cobra, just to make sure that the slug is actually like so small, and it actually like repeats with like a lot of summons, so that the Cobra can trigger like multiple times. Now level 1 Cobra is not doing much, but at this point it's like good enough for now, and I skipped this fire run as well because I didn't think I needed too much. Because I already have like a very stable scaling. Now here my opponent actually hit the German Shepherd, which is like what I talk about, like how it's actually pretty resilient, and yeah, it's actually like dealing a lot of damage to my board. It's a level 1 naked German Shepherd. It's already like doing more impact than my Cobra is, so like I don't actually like have enough summon buffer to try to like reduce the German Shepherd stats. And here I hit the onion and also the level as well. And here the reason why I'm not buffing the Cobra as well, like I was scared for the flea because if my Cobra is like too big with like too much HP, it's going to be targeted by the weakness, which I don't want. I do think that I really need the onion to trigger to the back, and there's like another way that I can just like guarantee that to happen, but here I'm just like trying to make sure that didn't happen, by not buffing it just yet. And I'm pretty sure I'll lose this one as well. No, I get like a very lucky snap, and my opponent already have an almost level 2 German Shepherd with a potato, so that German Shepherd is going to stay forever because there's no way I ever going to beat it. Now the calculation is like, because I have a potato and a lot of its unit, how much? It's like 4, right? Like I can't one shot a lot of its unit. Obviously I have like a million trigger, but the hit also hitting the German Shepherd is going to be like 20% every single snipe, and the German Shepherd is actually big enough with enough potato as well, so I need like 4 triggers that constantly hit the German Shepherd for it to die. So it's going to take like a lot for that win con to happen, and I'm just like getting a lot of pita bread levels and pretzels and just like more slugs if the slug spawn. But for now, this is what we're doing. And I like this German Shepherd mode is really annoying to deal with. It's taking me yeah, because as I was saying, like the German that's already like 16 damage, right? I get a very lucky snap as well there. If the snipe didn't hit, I would like for sure lose that round as well. Here I get a pretzel, make my Cobra bigger because there's already like a unit bigger than it, so it's not going to be targeted by the flea. Here's another pretzel, and I'm still like trying to spread my stats. I probably should have started buffing the Cobra, but I'm still like scared that it's going to hit onion, and that's like just like a loose gun for me. Now, in hindsight, I should have just like buffed the Cobra more because a lot of this unit is going to be sold because I won, or at least one of them is going to be sold because I won like another slug, and I started losing here. As you can see again, even with like well, the Cobra is not level 2 yet. It's just dealing like 5 damage with 25 attack. I actually skipped this slug. I probably should have taken it. I think I was like completely blind by the slug there. There's actually like a beluga as well. Because I thought this board is like pretty resilient enough, but evidently it's not, because this game is going for like 5 more turns. And I had my level 2 Cobra, as well, and my opponent is like doing a good job. Like all of this, we can do the calculations here. My Cobra is dealing 10 damage, and there's actually like three different units that is like can survive twice, and the Peter gives an extra 15 as well. So the odds of his units dying actually pretty low, even with all of the triggers that I actually have. And we can check how much it actually impacted it, but yeah, like his important unit actually didn't die here. Like, and it's just too much for me to handle, and I'm currently at 1 HP. I haven't skipped this Cobra because I didn't think that it's going to do anything, and I haven't skipped this chocolate because I think I need like another slug or something, and I need like another thing, which is you're going to see in a moment. And here I was like being very nervous. I have 1 HP. It's turn 16. I was like very I actually mispositioned here. I didn't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I should have just like put a Cobra in the second slot, because the idea is like with the slug as well, like because my opponent have a massive flea, I can put my Cobra in the second position, and the business slug is like small enough. I can actually like comfortably farm like enough, and my Cobra is not 12. I was like, also it's still like not one-shotting anything, and this two regains like 15 stats HP as well with the pre-bread. So again, odds of like hitting a unit is like very low, and the odds of like hitting a unit like multiple times also very low, because the Cobra doesn't have a tiger, right? Like when you have a tiger, you can like waste a potato much more often with like a snake, but the Cobra actually doesn't have that. So the odds of it hitting the Revenant is much lower, because it can't repeat its ability as easily. And I get like super lucky sniping the German Shepherd there. We win the 50-50. And there's the difference maker. Now, I know for sure that the thing that is going to keep him afloat right now is the equipments, all of those pita breads, all of the potato. You can make the calculation, right? Like I have level 2 Cobra. If it's like a maximum attack right now, it's like 50 attack. The maximum damage it's going to deal is like 20. I think I did my math correctly there. So here I can't one-shot that German Shepherd like ever. I can hope that it like triggers multiple times, and once my Cobra jump to the back, it's actually like very likely to hit that, but for now it's actually being saved a lot by the potato here. And I hit the difference maker, the cuttlefish, and there the reason why I put the pretzel on it is because my opponent have a fig, so I don't want the cuttlefish to die before triggering its chocolate capability, because I think I really need for it to cover like 2 units, because I removed both of the pita bread and also the thing, and it also like reduced 3 HP, right? So it makes my opponent even more vulnerable to my snipes as well. And here the Cobra, like even with all of the stats, is still like, and yeah, my win con is just like it hitting the German Shepherd, and once it hits the German Shepherd, it's actually very likely for me to win the game and to win the round, because it doesn't have the potato anymore. It also almost level 3 German Shepherd as well, and we hit the level 3 cutoff here. No, now my opponent cannot have any equipment at all, and I just like start buffing the Cobra now, because my slug is like small enough that I can actually pretty comfortably farm a Cobra trigger here. And let's check how much damage do I have. 16. So now because of the ink damage as well, by the way. Shout out the ink buff, or like the cuttlefish buff. It actually like within the wolf becomes within my Cobra as well. The old ink without the removal would have, and I got very lucky as well, hitting the German Shepherd in one shot there. And the flea actually being in the back is making me. That's also like another way that you can try to force the onion into me, by just letting the odds hitting the flea as well. I thought I was going to lose this game because I got my onion removed, but I was like big enough that it doesn't matter. I still have a massive manatee here. And they start winning this round because they just cannot position in a comfortable way really, because I remove all of their equipments. Now you can like try to tell me in the comment whether like I'm missing something, but I'm pretty sure it's like we can get to the final battle in a bit, but I'm pretty sure was my out here. And again, another mistake, I forgot that the thing actually have a slug. I should have just like put it in the back. And my opponent is also doing the thing as well with Warthog, right? So the theory is with Warthog is like, because it's like so big and it gives a lot of HP, it actually like give his unit. And again, this is 16. The ink remove both of these. Now if I just buff it with a Cobra, the manatee, it would have passed the breakpoint of 18 as well, but the ink is giving me very reliable breakpoint here. And even with this, right, like my there's still like 5 units that my opponent have, so I'm still like imagine if this is another slug, that's like going to be more triggers. But yeah, my win count is just it hitting the Humor Shower, just like high likelihood as well. And he needs this Warthog to die as fast as possible so it can like give stats to all of the units, and hope that the German Shepherd actually like get enough stats from the Warthog so that the Cobra wouldn't snipe it anymore. But which will work against like pack 1, but it didn't work against this because like the potato got removed, or like other sniper pack. And I will still win this stuff even after the mispositioning, and we'll just jump straight into the final battle. Now let's check the final battle and see how all the puzzle piece like fit together. And he put the German Shepherd in the very back so that or the third, so that it preserved the potato. And I think it's a good solution as well. So the idea behind this is like I put ink on the remaining 3, left the Cobra hitting all of these units, and you be like, oh yeah, I'm fine with it hitting all of this, and I already have 19. Now if this is like both potatoes, okay, we're just going to make like a image training here. If imagine this is both potatoes and this is also like another potato, so my Cobra is actually like doing 9 damage, which means that it's going to take like 2 triggers to kill both of these, right? I would have been like even more resilient in the long term if I also have a Warthog, so the Warthog can also just like give stats to all of his board, and it will take like even longer for it to die. Like he needs this Warthog to die as fast as possible, but my slug is like so small that the Warthog just can't die in time. But like against a Tiger Snake, this build would have been much more resilient, because the potato would just like cover a lot of the snake, and once the Warthog die, it will give more stats to the German Shepherd and it will give more stats to this. But this build end up not working because I have the ailment which remove all of his protection. Now I'm going to make the final conclusion here. German Shepherd is super resilient if you have equipment. It can actually like mend the storm much better than this. This is like already a good job my opponent is doing. He had a level 2 sea lion as well for a long time, so like it's giving like a lot of HP for his units, so it's becoming more resilient. Like if I didn't hit the cuttlefish, a huge chances I'm not going to win this, or if he hit like the Warthog earlier as well. So yeah, that's it. I'm showing like the reliance of German Shepherd for its equipment. The resistancy come from the fact that it needs the equipment. You can see my other games as well, where with equipment and with like a million summons, it's actually like pretty difficult to beat. But once we hit the cuttlefish, I only need like 1 Cobra and a lot of triggers, so I can maximize my odds of hitting all of the units. And this is like turn 20 as well, so Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to showcase that and kind of like the way that you can beat it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.